On to race number 6 then, and race number 6 is the first leg of the six-up. Just had the triple trout, six-up. This is back on the turf here, Class 4, 1,600 metres. Kiram heads them back into Class 4 company. Barrier 13 for him though, and Berta Rispoli in the saddle. Lucky Time takes a class drop as well, reunited with Zach Purton. Such a Happiness, last start course and distance winner. Simple Elegant, runner-up last time out behind Such a Happiness. Winning Control also coming out of that Such a Happiness race. Flash Famous, blinkers going back on as he comes off the all-weather. Little General, cheek pieces on for him, beaten favourite last time out behind Such a Happiness, and down to Natural Flair for a mark of 40, eligible for a lower class, gets the inside gate, and he did roll forward last time out. He's also coming out of Such a Happiness's race. Gallant Spirit is the horse that's been up at Chungfra in the last month.
This is the only 1,600 metre race of the day, and it's actually the longest race of the day. All the others are 12, 14 and 1,000 metres. So a mile on offer here, good to slow. Simply Elegant, Gallant Spirit potentially to face off early. Winning Controller, we know he can lead, we know he can take a sit. Happy Warrior's had a lot of racing this season. He's drawn 4, he's actually got a good barrier. He's another one that's sort of flip of the coin scenario. I actually think Little General's better ridden with patience. So some variables here.
Yeah, and here is Happy Warrior. Most of his runs have been at Happy Valley, but he has performed okay at Sha Tin before. He's under a good hold here as he comes down, and he's keen on his work. He moves nice enough, and as Brett said, he's got a good draw. Door, he's going okay here in the mornings as well. Now this horse, barrier 5, another one that should get not a bad run. He's coming back from 2,000 metres back to the 1,600 metres. I think he struggled over the 2,000, to be honest, last time. And we've got Little General just having a nice quiet workout down the back straight as well. Not a bad piece. He had clear excuses at his last start, and cheek pieces will go on him.
You can see that bit of work there. They actually dropped him in behind, which is what makes me think they might go back to riding him a touch quiet. Yeah. They had him a little bit close last start and he didn't close.
All right, let's start off here with Happy Warrior. You've got to excuse him 2 of his last 3 starts, but I think he does have genuine excuses. This is the run in between. He finishes 3rd to Smart Patch. Yeah,
you can just see here as they corner in, he's pushed on and ridden hard, vigorous. He holds his ground, but I just get the feeling he might be a little bit on the tired side. He's up to the mile at Sha Tin after a 1,400 metre race where he covered ground and weakened out noticeably. So he should get a nice run in the race. It's not beyond him to finish in the frame, but I'm going to shop elsewhere.
Yeah, I haven't got him in. I prefer him at Happy Valley, to be honest with you.
All right, OK, that's Happy Warrior. Such a Happiness is a last start course and distance winner. Had Simple Elegant, Little General, Winning Controller, and Natural Flair in behind.
Look, when he did win his race, he looked like a really nice horse earlier on in his career, and I thought he was going to go right through the grades. It's taken him a while. He's only had 3 starts this season, and then he won this race really nicely. I think there's still rating points in hand with him. He's drawn a little bit wide, but he can settle back. And I just really like the way he hit the line. I'm going to side with him.
Yeah, I've got Such a Happiness, Simple Elegant and Little General all in my tips. I actually made Little General my best here. Smart Rocket got up for 3rd. He won on Wednesday night. Little General, as I said, was a touch closer in the run there, and he just sort of over-raced and didn't find at the end. So if they go back to riding patient and allow him to run at, the closing stages, then I think he can win it.
All right. Such a Happiness moves from barrier 1 to barrier number 11. We move on to Flash Famous, who's here on the all-weather but makes the switch to the turf.
15 starts, hasn't won a race this season, a couple of placings. Blinkers back on, pacifiers off after, running on the dirt last start. Chance in the race, but overall I think this season he's probably had a few chances and hasn't been able to get it done.
Yeah, I agree totally. And yeah, the blinkers is the only sort of interesting point that's been put on him. But look, I'm not going to side with him. I don't think he's going well enough.
No, 15 starts. This will be start 16. So it's not beyond him, but again, unlikely, I would think.
All right, bit of place prize money along the way. Doors, the last one we'll take a check on. Now, this is over the 2,000 metres, drops back to the mile here. Looks like there's an engine there, but hasn't quite put it all together just yet.
Yeah, look, he's been a little bit of expensive, this horse, hasn't he? He came out here to win it, and I don't think he stayed the 2,000 metres. You can see him here. He does end up finishing 6th. So the 1,600 metres is a positive for him. He's got a good draw in barrier number 5. But look, the best he's done since he's been here from his 10 starts is a few 3rds. I've still got him in the numbers.
If you line him up there, he finished alongside a Green Dispatch, who almost got home on Wednesday night. I'm with Paul. I don't think he stayed 2,000. I get the feeling young horse, long prep, he could be tired, but if John Size thought he was tired, he wouldn't be running again. So he's worth another chance.
All right, Simple Elegance, our favourite at this stage, Paul, for Ricky Yu and Keith Young.
Yeah, and I've got him in there as well, but I'm going to go with Such a Happiness. I just like the way he won last time. He's had limited starts this season. He's always shown me something. I think he's got rating points in hand. So he's on top. Little General had excuses last time. I agree. I think they're going to ride him a bit quieter this time. Door, we talked about him. Simple Elegance. So 4, 11, 10, 6.
I was perplexed here and not sure which way to go really, because Little General was my best last start, and I think he's worth another chance, ridden a touch with patience. But I'll go with Door, Such a Happiness, Simple Elegant, Little General as the top 4. I think Door's the banker material. I think any one of those 4 can win it. And I actually included as well Happy Warrior, just because he is honest and he's drawn well in that trio. But it's one where I think you probably need to take 2 or 3, or maybe even a few more if you're playing the 6-up.
Yeah, I think it's a tricky sort of race. I'm back with my old friend Lucky Time. We might get an each-way price about him. David Hall, Zach Purton. He's won on the horse in the past as well. That's race number 6. All right, race number 7 for us. Back to the 1,400 metres. It's a Class 4 contest. We'll look at that right after this.